Hi, I'm Devin.
And I'm Grant, and we're with Spring Creek Manufacturing, and today we're going to show you how to install our manufactured drop-in canoe seat. Our drop-in seat does just as the name says it. It drops right into the middle of your canoe. It's perfect for adding a third or even a fourth passenger to a canoe, and it also is really popular for little kids. Keeps them up off the floor of the canoe and keeps them nice and dry.
It's also great for solo canoeists. You can put it in the middle of your canoe, which gives you nice, even weight distribution. It makes for a much smoother ride while canoeing.
So each drop-in seat will come with the seat itself,
2 seat clamps, 2 3-point knobs, and 2 carriage bolts.
So our seats come with the seat clamps, as Devin mentioned. One of the popular functions for the seat clamps is there's actually no drilling required into the boat. We know you spend a lot of money on your canoes. Some of them are quite expensive, and so not wanting to drill is a really popular feature of the seat clamps. It applies pressure to the outside of the gunnel without harming them. They actually do have a vinyl cap on the end there, and that goes against the canoe so it doesn't scratch, it won't do anything like that, and it just applies pressure, and that's what keeps the seat nice and snug. Our seats are actually rated up to 300 pounds of a passenger weight, but they only weigh 2.5 pounds, so they're really strong, but they also maintain that light weight, so for portaging purposes, there's not much added weight to them. The seat is actually a EthaFoam foam seat, so it's a nice cushion. It's comfortable for long paddles there, and it really makes it a really nice added feature there.
Stay tuned and we'll go into installing our drop-in seat.
Our drop-in seats come fully collapsed, as you see here. This allows for easy storage. It doesn't take up much room, and it's really easy to assemble from this point. To assemble, you simply take the drop-in seat arms and you just fold them over the side and slot them into the center tubes on the drop-in seat. Quite easy to do, as you see here, and then repeat on the other side as well, like so. From this point, the drop-in seat is 34 inches wide. That is at the most collapsed point. The drop-in seat can extend up to 40 inches wide by simply sliding the drop-in seat arms out of the center tubes like so. Make sure that you do them evenly so that the weight distribution is even as well. Allowing from 34 to 40 inches gets you to fit various makes and models of canoes as well as various widths of canoes as well. To install onto the canoe, simply take the drop-in seat end and clamp it onto the side of the gunnel and stretch it out so that it fits the width. As I said before, make sure that it is evenly distributed as for the width purpose so that it doesn't put too much weight on one side or too much pressure on one side. And once you have it at this point here, we'll be assembling with the clamps. The next step would be to apply your seat clamps to tighten the seat into place. Notice here that this end has the black vinyl cap end. That end always goes down. That's going to be the end against the canoe here. So what you want to do is you want to slot the clamp like so, and then you will take the carriage bolt and slide it through the outside hole of the end of the drop-in seat. Like I said, from outside in and through the hole in the seat clamp. You will then just simply take the 3-point knob and thread that onto the carriage bolt like so. Once it gets against the clamp, you'll notice that it'll slow down. That's when you start to tighten, apply the pressure to make sure that the drop-in seat stays tight against the gunnel of the canoe. As we said, that'll apply the pressure down to the bottom where the vinyl cap will pinch against the canoe and keep it from any scratching or damaging the canoe there. Now that side is nice and tight. So the final step would be to repeat just as you did on the other side there. I'll show you just in case you missed here again. Take your seat clamp with the vinyl cap end towards the bottom, slot that through the hole. Outside in, take your carriage bolt through the end of the drop-in seat into the hole of the seat clamp, and simply take your 3-point knob, apply to the outside, and get that in place and apply the pressure to the canoe. Once that is nice and snug in place, as you see here, the drop-in seat does not move. It's nice and tight and snug in place, and you won't have to worry about any wiggling around, any moving, and it's a great third seat, 4-seat option, as well as a solo seat. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video here. If you have any further questions, don't hesitate to give us a call at 218-735-8719 or check us out on the web at www.springcreek.com.